starts in 3, 2, 1.
Bam!
Pow!
Pow! Every day, pow!
Hey, did that delay a little bit on your end or not?
No, it sounded pretty good, actually.
Late on my end. I don't know why. But anyways, hey, everybody, we're Sheriff Carpinelli, we believe, is having a hard time getting a connection because John, you were saying it's like foggy.
Yeah,
really
it's
foggy and
nasty. Yeah, nasty, foggy. There's still patches of snow on the ground, making the fog even worse. So it's like that here, and he's further north than me, so I know he's probably having a hard time.
So we figured we'd start it, and hopefully he could pop on. Because
Hope so.
We were going to talk about
Static. No volume. No volume. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen.
good now.
There you go.
Right. Yeah. Next thing is
Throw that thing in the garbage after tonight, Charles. Just throw it in the garbage. Let's start all over.
I had to get a new camera because my camera is getting really crappy. So I got a new camera. I just popped that on just before we started, like at 5:45, 10 to 6. I actually popped it on there, but so I haven't had time to mess with it. But
get your makeup done too.
I got my makeup done.
Right.
I had a hard time with the eyelashes. The eyelashes. I figured if I got the real bushy ones, but anyway. No, I got to get a microphone, but I will get one. But hopefully Sheriff Carpinelli can get on. You know what kind of what really kind of stinks is that he goes, he just messaged. See, hey, I'm trying.
Yeah, see, I told you it's like that up there. You know, he's out in the middle of nowhere. There's trees, mountains, and he does have internet service, but I think it's dish or something on a dish. So when it rains or snows or it's foggy or anything like that, he does have a tough time getting on.
That's why
I don't want to be in the spotlight. Put yourself back in the spotlight, Charles. You got the Save New York background, a little more professional.
Whoa.
I did get my laptop fixed. So next week we're gonna get everything switched over to my new laptop.
Well, that's what Sheriff Carpinelli. If you're out there, get a laptop going, and you probably get better connection. Unless you're doing satellite. Does he do satellite internet also, or no?
No, we don't. We have a route. Well, no, we're hooked into the phone company here.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if Sheriff Carpinelli, if you got like a laptop, you might be able to get better internet connection if you did it off the laptop. But
probably.
Anyhow, he's trying. People, he's trying. Like we just said, that's like really foggy and rainy and everything else up where he's at.
Nasty up here. Did you know we're down 58 inches of snow, rain, snow? 58 inches is the deficit for up here. That's a lot, dude. It's going to be dry.
Like I said, we made like that 10 inches. It might be a little bit more. It could be 14, 16, but I'm just saying it was like nothing. Everybody around us getting crazy snow, and we just sit here and go,
yeah, I hear you. So, what were we going to talk about?
Hey, let's talk about. We could talk about a couple people that are that just. Well, they mentioned that they would speak, but I talked to them earlier, and they said that earlier today I talked to Joe Pinion. He said yes, he will be a speaker. Joe Pinion. He ran against Chuck Schumer.
Yep.
For senator, and we have Mario Frado for Congress. He definitely. I talked to him yesterday. Definitely going to be a speaker, and he's in District 24. So he's going to be a speaker, and we have other speakers lined up. I tried contacting Lee Greenwood. I emailed the guy who does the bookings for him because on Lee Greenwood's booking site it said August 10th was good.
And what does he do?
But he has something scheduled for that day. It might be something smaller, but he does have something scheduled for that day. That would be great to have Lee Greenwood come in and sing "God Bless the USA" and do a couple songs. That's what I thought. I thought that would be great.
That would be cool. That would be awesome.
And I guess I'll say it, but Sheriff Carpinelli said he'll also be a speaker. He did say he would be. So
Yep.
I don't think he'd back out because he loves talking to people.
Especially for something like that.
Whether it's 1,000 people, a couple thousand, or if it's just 10 people, he doesn't care.
Mhm. That's right. No, he don't either. He don't. He just loves people.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. So can we mention anything about location? Anything else? Want to talk about the shirts, the hats? What's on your mind?
Okay, so I'll bring this up, but I don't want to get into detail about it. But I think it should be put out there a little bit.
A little bit.
People know why it's taking so long to get a location. We mentioned it before that we don't really want a smaller location. We could get a smaller location with like 1,600 people with 1,000 overflow. But we really don't want that. I mean, it would be a secure location, but we were really looking for. Like I said, I'm not going to get into detail about it yet because we might wait another week and might do another video and specifically talk about it. Let people know exactly what's going on with it. And that's Griffiths Air Force Base.
Rome, New York.
Without getting into detail, that was our initial, and that's the place we want. All right, because of the fact that we can get 5,000 people. All right, you can get 5,000 people there. You can. It's a secure location. It's not only is it secure, but somebody could fly in and fly out easily. All right, and that's why that would be the best location. I know I'm trying to watch what I say, but don't want to put them on too much of a blast. But we can't understand why we're not allowed to.
So let's get this right out.
We're working on it, though. We are still working on it, but that's why there's a delay.
So we had the people we talked to said, yeah, they're all for it, you know, and it's a great idea. Trump was here before and blah, blah, blah. And then it has to run through some higher officials and some attorneys and this and that. And it came down to one person. The person that said yes in the beginning said no. Well, we're trying to figure out why.
Let's put it this way. We're not blaming the person, the aviation supervisor, or whatever he is. We're not blaming him.
No.
For us struggling for this. So it has nothing to do with Griffiths Air Force Base, the person that runs that. It has to do with politics.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's not really get too much more into it, but we are still working on it, and we still do have the backup. But we'd like to. I mean, let's put it this way: anybody watching this or anybody sharing this out or whatever, if anybody knows of another location around Rome, New York, or something that can handle 4,000 or 5,000 people, minimum 4,000 or 5,000, let us know. Contact us. Let us know but it's got to be a secure area because we did talk about the Herkimer Fairgrounds, but there's when you mentioned that it was kind of like a security risk because there's trees all the way around. There's all this stuff, and I looked at it on Google, and it was like, you could see residential houses, like a lot of them that were like right there.
Right next to it. Yeah, right next to it.
So that would be.
Vicky Carpinelli's calling me.
Is she?
Right in the middle of a live. They know I'm live.
Hey, can you take a call from Sheriff Carpinelli? This way you can at least be on the phone.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh,
can you do that?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
I didn't know you could. I don't. Like I said, I'm not too technical, but I will be soon. We'll get this rolling.
Let's do it. Let me call him real quick. I'll put him on speaker, and I think that'll work.
Okay, that's cool. He might not have signal though, even for cell, because sometimes he doesn't. It's completely dead up there, Charles. Sometimes.
Hey, Mike, you're on.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll just do it this way. You're on the phone. You're live on Save New York.
Oh, okay, great.
Can you guys hear him? Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
I can hear you good.
All right, John, you can hear him also, right?
Yeah, I can hear him. What's up, Sheriff?
He said, "What's up?"
Can you hear me?
He's not going to be able to hear you unless he's watching the Save New York show.
Oh, I got you.
Let me see. I tried that link, but it wasn't catching in. What else can I try so I can't get into you guys somehow?
Well, John was saying because it's like really foggy and rainy up there that you might be having a bad connection.
Yeah, it is rainy and foggy, but I just wasn't getting on it. So it seemed like it was. I could see you guys talking and everything, but I wasn't coming through.
Ah, all right. Well, hopefully, yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's just you're on. Let's just you're not going to be able to hear John because it's through my speaker, and I got my headset on. But
Just let him talk.
yeah, we'll just let you talk. We can't put you in the spotlight. John made me in the spotlight.
Yep.
With the big screen. But anyways, let's talk about a few things. Let's talk about New York. Let's start out with your thoughts about what's going on with New York. Any ideas of what's happening and what your concerns are, maybe?
Yeah, well, a lot of concerns, of course. Especially with this, the Wicked Witch here of North again. I mean, it is coming our way. It's beyond the point, Charles, of how do you want to say, stupidity. It's just outright malicious to the people that live in the upstate area that don't live by the the code of New York City or how they are down there. And that's half our problem, with getting along in the state. Everything is governed out of New York City, and unfortunately, our representatives up in the northern part of the state don't have too much say anymore, and that's making it difficult, to live here, do business here, and to want to stay. But by God, I'll tell you, I'm not running. I just can't do it, and it's disheartening at times. But with people like yourself that get on the air like this, give the people a voice to talk about it and to find a way to get through it. Somehow, some way, we're going to do it again. I hope so.
All right. Hey, I wanted to ask you because everybody saw it. Everybody saw it on Facebook and everything. You were hanging out with Trump. All right. How was that? Because you hear a lot of the news will tell you one thing, like how bad he is and this and that, but then you watch another side of people saying, man, he's such a good person. He's like, when he talks to you, he's like, you're like the most important person in the room when he's talking to you. I mean, how is it hanging out with President Trump?
Well, I'll tell you, Charles, it was an honor again, to be the president. Here's what happened. I was down in Florida on vacation with my family, and I was with Andrew Giuliani for a little while. Friends home, and we spent some time together earlier that day. And then later on in the evening, I received a phone call, an invitation to come to the country club, the Palm Beach Country Club, and to have lunch and and have an opportunity to meet the president. And I thought that was fantastic. I was quite excited. So the next day, I got up, I drove to where I was supposed to go to, and I rode with a friend of the president over to the country club, and arrived there, and went through the country club. Got to meet some of the Secret Service members, some of the staff. People were just very, very nice. Just friendly there. And then, as the president came off the golf course, we had the opportunity to meet each other and talk for a few minutes. And we went inside with other members of the club and stuff, and went to sit down and have lunch. And I just happened to be sitting at the table right next to the president, almost close to, as they say, elbow to elbow. It was very nice. And the president is one of the most, I want to say, caring. He is very. I know people find it hard to believe sometimes, but he is a humble man. And he's just very personable. He spoke a little bit about different things. I had lunch, and towards the end of our lunch engagement there, he had taken my hat that I was wearing at the time, and he signed my hat. I was hoping to come on live the time for the camera. Sorry that I couldn't, guys. And my cowboy hat. And also have a MAGA hat. I was going to present that and show everybody. It was kind of a really neat thing to have. And he is so committed, to wanting to bring back where we were, 4 years ago, when everybody, not just a few people, everybody was doing far better than they are today.
Yep.
And We were far safe. We were far more safe in this country. We had, as they say, the rule of law. The majority of people were still compassionate with each other. And as you notice today, we see quite a rift from another party, from another ideology that's infected the other party as well. And it's a shame. It's a shame. But I can say that the time that I was able to spend with the president was absolutely fantastic. And it was I was very thankful and very honored to do that. And I just wish him all the best. And I'm happy as can be that, as we see last night, that looks like he is definitely going to be our nominee for the Republican Party for president. So
Nice.
So, okay. So when you were down there, did he happen to say, "Hey, listen, Sheriff Carpinelli, I heard something's going on up there in central New York"? Did he say anything like that or not?
Charles, I gotta tell you that was not part of the conversation at that time. Yeah, I wish it was. I wasn't. I want to be careful before I without your guys' permission to say too much about that. But
We kind of like to hear about it.
John said we kind of like to hear about it, but yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to say anything or whatever. It's up to you. Don't want to put no pressure on you, but to us, we don't care. Say whatever you want to say.
No, like I said, it was an absolute honor to be there and do that with him. He's going to be out. He's campaigning obviously all over the country. I'll be down there again in April for a little while. I don't know if I'll have an invite again to be there, but if I do, Charles, I will definitely get our voice heard for us and represent what's going on, and hopefully maybe push this a little further for you.
That'd be great. So you're going to be a speaker, right? You said you wanted to be a speaker at the event August 10th.
I'd be honored to. You know it.
Okay. Go ahead.
It'll be great.
Yeah, for you guys, definitely, absolutely, I would be. I really appreciate asking me. Thanks. So.
Yeah, well, we need New York's favorite sheriff to speak. Can't have an event without you speaking. You know that.
Tell him who's already speaking.
Yeah.
Charles, I'll tell you, I'm trying to be, I would say, a little more reserved in these the past couple of months, starting out the new year, with being cautiously optimistic. And after last night, I am very optimistic. And I'm definitely, as I say, you'll be hearing my voice a little more out there because
Good.
there's I don't want to say it. Well, it's like this. We have such a communist, socialist, progressive, out of her mind witch running Albany.
Put it lightly. Put it lightly, right?
Yeah. And it's infuriating as a law enforcement official that she says one thing on camera with a hideous smile to everybody, that cares about the people of the state of New York. It cares about the police and this and that. And then she starts to try to pass this ridiculous legislation, especially on things against our Second Amendment again as well too. It's like I said, it's lunacy is what it is. They're talking about the solar tips event that's going to happen in the state of New York. Well, it's going to happen all across the country. I don't know what they're getting everybody so excited for. It's a distraction is what it is. I'll tell you that right now. They've been telling you, listen, we've been have meetings because supposedly, and I say in northern New York, not upstate, but northern New York, they're going to bus school children from New York City and places up to our area, to stay up in our area, to watch a 3-minute and 10-second, eclipse. And I can see people doing it from their backyard, but they travel hours away from the city to come north, from wherever they're coming in from, to an event like this. I think they're going to be, it's going to be a little dissatisfied. I don't think it's going to be as dark as an event as they want it to be. I think there's far more important things that we should be instructing our youth on and explaining to them what's going on in the state of New York, what's going on in the country and across the world. Science class is science class. You can watch the eclipse from there. But I just can't get over you guys would not believe the amount of time that Homeland Security, that the New York State Police are worried about, that all the sheriffs that they up in the North Country, they've got us running around like the sky's going to fall, not dark out, but it's going to fall. And I think it's such a distraction, and it's going to be such a burden on our roads with the traffic. All our hotels and Airbnbs are doing fantastic, but I just remember, everybody comes in one way and then they go out another the same way, and it's going to be tough. But I would just tell people coming to an event like this, just don't think about the eclipse. Think about what's going on in the world. Think about what's going on down at the border, and remember that a lot of these people, unfortunately, are up in our area. Have come up from New York City, have come into Syracuse, have come into Rochester, Buffalo, and I would be more interested and more aware of what's going on with that than I would about the solar eclipse.
You know what I'd be interested to know about? You say school children, you're saying, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. So I'd be more interested to find out if they're illegal immigrant children that they're going to be busting up here just to shuffle them off outside of New York City.
Yeah. So far,
Because you never know. You never know when they say one thing. It's usually
They do another. Yeah.
it's something different, and they try to make it sound good, but it's like something totally different that's misleading and everything else. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tried doing something like that. But go ahead.
No, that's a possibility. I would hope not, but it's a possibility. I think, like I said, I just think that this is going to be a large distraction to everybody again. I can't remember in my lifetime. I went through one eclipse that I remember as a kid, and I sure as heck don't remember my parents loading me up heading 4 or 5 hours.
And who's paying? Who's paying for it though? Who's paying for it? The taxpayers?
Who knows? Probably, for a lot of it. But I mean, really, I think that we're making something much more than what it is. Well, I'll tell you what my fear is. That there will be a little bit of panic on people who don't know what it is, and on people who aren't aware of what an eclipse is. But like I said, we'll see what happens. So, but the point being, Charles, there's so much other things we should be concerned with and have a passion with to know what's going on besides the solar eclipse.
Yeah. So, Sheriff Carpenter, we were talking earlier. We did put it out there, but we're not bashing anybody. But we did put it out there that we were looking for Griffiss Air Force Base, and we're getting resistance to let people know that we are looking for a larger event. Mm-hmm. We put it out there, and it's like, hey, but we have like a secondary location that could hold 1,600 people that we were told that we could definitely get, but we want something bigger. Now, let me ask you this. I mean, do you know of any areas that could possibly hold 4,000 to 5,000 people minimum?
Well, when I did put a rally on for President Trump in Watertown at the Watertown airport, and that was quite a large area to hold that many people. Whether that can be done again, I don't know. We have to reach out and see.
But that's way up. That's Watertown's way up there north.
It is, though. That's the only thing, Charles.
Yeah, no. I mean, because Monroe County, I know locations here in Monroe County, but I wanted to, the more we can make it central, the better. That's what we wanted, central, more central, right in the middle heart of New York. Just because I think we'd get more people to want to attend, it'd be easier for people, more people would want to attend because it'd be easier for them to get there. I mean, for me, it'd be like the Griffiss Air Force Base is like 2 hours and 30 minutes or 2 hours and 40 minutes away.
Probably.
But I mean, like I said, it could make it easily in Monroe County, but where I live, but that'd be a little selfish,
I think it'd be great if you had have one in Monroe County, for the president again, President Trump. I think that people need to see that there's a lot more support for him than what the local media, well, I think after last night's election there, and saw what happened. I think that's pretty much now. Its eyes are wide open that people know what's going on. But I don't know, Charles. I'll brainstorm here and see what I can think of a place to help you guys out a little more. That Griffiss thing. All I can say is anytime that Albany's tied to a business or to a something like that, you're going to get pushback every time that comes to Trump.
Yeah, but you know what I was thinking though? It'd be great. And I was thinking this, how I mean, how much resistance will they give the Trump campaign if they said, "Hey, listen, give these people your Air Force base"? What do you think would happen in that case?
What are you saying? Like if
The Trump campaign said, "Listen, these people are putting on this event. Give it to them. Let them have it." Do you think they would listen? Because why? Because I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why. Everybody brown noses because now that Trump is going to be the Republican candidate, everybody's going to brown nose. Even a rhino's brown nose. All right.
Yep.
So I'm just saying that if the campaign went and said, "Hey, listen, this Save New York is trying to put this event on for us. Let them have it." All right. Do you think they would turn it down? Because if they turn it down, being not for nothing, Republicans, they're going to really look pretty damn bad.
Mhm.
I'd love to have the Trump campaign, if we can get a hold of the Trump campaign, to say, listen, let these guys do it.
I can reach out for us and give it a shot. All right.
I mean, if you could, it'd be great. I mean, the more we can, I'll just a simple phone calls. Hey, this is the Trump campaign. This is not our event. The grassroots is putting it on for us. Let them have it. Because I'll tell you what, because they're going to be really kind of in a jam or a mess when he becomes president also,
Well, that's sure.
So, I mean, Trump is good. He knows how to work the stuff, He knows how to work the deal, the art of the deal. Come on, I'm sure he can help us out a little bit.
Well, he was already there, so I don't see what the big deal is.
I'll see what I can do for you. All right. How's that?
Sounds good. Oh, so yeah, I did talk to Joe Pinion, and like I told everybody earlier that he's ran against Chuck Schumer. He verified today that he will be speaking. All right,
Good.
and also Mario Frado, because Mario Frado was actually, because we've become good friends, and he was the first person I called and talked to about the idea. That anybody that was running, he's like, oh, whatever you need, whatever you want to do. He goes, I'm there, so he's going to speak. So we're working on the speakers, and hopefully we can get Andrew Giuliani, because I gave him an outline of what was going on. He mentioned to keep him up to date. I was like, okay, so I'm going to try to contact Andrew tomorrow and see what's up, and stuff like that. So we're working on. I'm not going to say whatever, but we're also going to try to get, and hopefully it will work. But I'm not going to mention what avenues we're going through to try to do it. But we're going to try to get General Flynn also.
Wow, that'd be great.
And I contacted Lee Greenwood's promotion place and emailed the guy who does the bookings for Lee Greenwood, because I wanted him to come and just do a couple songs, 2 or 3 songs, God Bless the USA and stuff like that. But apparently he's got something else scheduled for that day. So we're gonna I want to work on another big name out there that we can get just to come and do a couple songs, a little bit of entertainment at the beginning.
Uncle Ted.
Uncle
Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking people that might want to do it, like Kid Rock.
I'm gonna reach out then.
John
Mhm.
Rich, John Rich. He was with Big and Rich and Lone Star. He's the one that did Maybe I'm Amazed and Ride a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, or Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. So I'm just going to reach out. I mean, if we can get somebody reasonable, because we are going to be selling tickets, because we have to, because we're going to be paying for everything. But
Jelly Roll.
But everything's set. We have the stage set up. We have everything set up. We have the stage with the lights. We have the sound. We have everything. We have like the seating, but we're gonna do VIP tickets for the people up front. Everything's ready. It's just location that's driving us nuts.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, with it, like say it's fine. It's just too bad that Griffiths didn't come through for you. With the new mayor, can he help at all with that? Can he give you any some juice there to help out to try to get you guys that venue?
I don't know. I don't even know the mayor. I'm not. It's hard for me because I'm not even in that area.
Okay.
Gina's been working on it. Gina
and John.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let me see what I can do there. Let me get together with Gina. Let me see if we can contact the new mayor of Rome and see what he can do for us.
That'd be great. That'd be great, because the sooner we get that going, because after we get the location, everything's falling in place right now, and we just everything will just start flowing, and everything will work perfect. We have shirts made. We have shirts ready to go. We have everything. We have the tickets ready to go. We have everything ready to go pretty much, except for location.
Yep.
and we're already working. And it's hard to get people to want to speak. That's why we said definitely August 10th. We're going to make it August 10th. This way we can start lining up the speakers now. So
That's good. That's really good. Like I say, I apologize. I couldn't get on actual air with you guys to see it. I'm gonna see if I can get it. I gotta get an actual, instead of like a little whatever this thing is called here. I have to get an actual laptop, and I think it'd be much better. So I'm gonna work on that.
I think so.
hey, get a laptop with some good internet because like your phone is that's a totally different story than having internet with a laptop. But
Mhm.
because because this way you can come on more with us. You steal the show every time you come on.
He tells the truth. Tells the truth.
Was Homeland Security investigate you guys next, and then the feds. That's all you need to be hooked to me. But anyways,
I don't even care. To be honest with you, I don't care.
I know.
Yeah.
Do a story on us, that kind of thing. So,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
boy.
fine.
Yeah, the sheriff's favorite newspaper is probably watching us right now. We're going to be headlines
Hold
tomorrow.
on 1 second, John. You see, because John can't, or you can't hear John, but you guys were both talking at the same time.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
All right, John. What makes this tough is that you can't hear John, so he was talking. So John, what were you going to say? I don't know. What were you going to say, John?
Oh, I was saying the sheriff's favorite newspaper is probably watching us right now as we speak,
Yeah.
and there will probably be headlines tomorrow.
You said that your favorite newspaper is probably watching us as we speak, and probably going to be headlines tomorrow. But go ahead, Sheriff. Go ahead, Sheriff. What were you going to say?
He's probably right. Well, when after I got back, from vacation here a week and a half ago, and that picture had been circulated, I get another FOIL request from my county attorney from another entity, and I requested all my emails again, anything from the Oath Keepers, anything from Trump, anything. Once again, it's like they go out there to try to, just do their lies. They're being deceitful. They have to attack us instead of, as they claim to be, the party of unity. They're full of, so,
They are full of crap.
comply with it. I said, sure, give them my emails again. What do I care?
Yeah.
So,
Guys, got to
I'll
stand
send
up.
ahead.
Got to stand up to it. Got to stand up to it.
oh yeah, it's like they never want to see it face to face. They always want to do everything with electronics or over the phone and things like that. But I don't mean to sound like face to face like a bully. What I mean is that they don't. If you do give an interview, it never comes out the truth. It never comes out what you said.
Yeah.
And that's half the problem. I would love to be able to say to them, hey, you want to put me on live on your radio? I'll come talk to you all day long. Put
Yeah.
me on live. They won't do it. I know they won't.
Yeah. That's why we like to do live here, because it's like straight. You can't mess up. It is what it is. That's why we like to do it, because we could do pre-recorded if we wanted to, but it's like the live is like you're hearing it direct. There's no there's no cutting.
Here and now.
Yes, sir. Nope. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyhow.
All right. Okay, Sheriff, we're gonna get going. We've been 33 minutes now, but yeah, keep in touch. Let us know if you could help out a little bit with this, and that'd be awesome if you could.
Charles, I will. I'll be back and forth for you and Johnny, and I just want to apologize to the audience for not getting on live with you.
It's okay, bud.
Like I said, it was pretty neat. Actually getting and I didn't ask for an autograph. I didn't do anything like that. And out of the graciousness of his heart, the president went ahead and signed a couple of ads for me. He was just a wonderful, good person, and the man is a very patriotic and cares a lot about this country
Yes.
and the people in it. So that's all I got to say.
Definitely.
He's a good man.
All right, Sheriff Kelpin, all right, we'll let you go, and we will talk to you soon.
All right, guys, keep up the good work.
All right, thanks.
All right. Have a good night, Sheriff.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I know he didn't hear me, but I had to say it anyway.
If he watches the video, he'll hear it.
Yeah, he'll see it.
Oh, that's cool. He's going to try to reach out with some stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, he will. He will. That's cool.
We really need, we want the big locations. I mean, if there's another one out there they can handle and make it easy for somebody to fly in and fly out, think that'd be great. I mean, if anybody out there, knows of any areas that look into, let us know. Like I said, we have everything else pretty much set and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, and then we're telling people location in a couple of weeks, but then we get the setbacks, and it's like makes us look like idiots, like we don't know what we're doing. So
Charles, what about what was I just gonna say? How long are we gonna give it before we go to the second venue? 2 more weeks? 1 more week? I mean, we've been at this for 5 weeks now. I think 5 or 6 weeks.
Feels like months.
I know it does.
I don't know. We'll just play it out. Let's just play it out, I guess.
Okay, because we're just wasting a lot of time.
Because Sheriff Carpinelli is going to reach out to some people. Gina's waiting for a written reason why. Why?
He doesn't even have to send a reason back. That's the whole thing. I mean, that's just, in my opinion, I don't know. Maybe we got to go over his head.
I don't know, but we're just playing it by ear, and that's how I see it. Because would be the ideal place, and everybody knows.
Oh, I know. It's
they know it too. They know we want it, but
Mhm.
we'll just play it by ear and see what happens, and hopefully it works out. But that's
We'll see. We're trying. That's all we can do. All right, Charles.
Yeah, Andy's DeSalvo saying, what is he saying? I wouldn't wait past the end of April. Oh, no, we're not going to even go that far. Probably.
I say the end of this month.
Yeah, we're not even going to go that far with it, Andy. Yeah. No, we're not going to go that far.
Randy gave it 5 weeks, I think 5 or 6 weeks now. So we would have been so far ahead right now, like, it would have been crazy, but that's all right. We still have time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to call it a night. We've been going 36 minutes.
All right, everybody.
All right. And we will keep you updated. And I'll tell you what, share it out. Share the event out there. Seriously, share it out there. Because the more people they see that are going to be attending, it's going to work out for everybody.
Listen, the event's going to happen. Right, Charles? The event's going to happen. Whether we get a bigger place or we stick with this other place for 1,600 people and 1,000 overflow, it's going to happen. It might be a smaller venue, but you got to, share it out, let people know.
Because the more people that we show that are going to attend, the better chance we'll have of Trump coming.
Yeah.
If he only thinks like 200 or 300 people are going to go, the odds of him showing up are going to be slim. But if we could show him we got 4,000 or 5,000 people that are interested in going, we got a better chance of getting Trump to show up.
That's right.
And not only that, but the more people that come, the more we're capable of doing, like as far as getting entertainment at the beginning, a little entertainment at the beginning. So share it out there. I mean, we don't have the location, but we know it's going to be in central New York. It's going to be somewhere in that area. So we know we have the date. Just share it out there. That's, we're doing the back work behind the scenes stuff, but it's really, like we said before, it's up to you guys if you want it to happen. Push it out there. You guys are the ones that are going to make it happen. We're just setting it up. You guys are going to be the ones that make it happen. That's all I got to say about that.
Perfect.
All right. I think we're done. And we'll see you guys next week. And tune in to Save New York, and we'll have updates when we have them coming. We're going to be posting, even on the event page. At least like it or not like it. The event page, I'm rambling on now, but the event page, at least you're going or interested. This way you can see the updates, what's going on.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Have a good night.
Yep. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.
All right.